Gotta take the time to cut them off, I need help. I know how to make the girl go crazy when you treat her like your number one baby.
Yo, what is the deal, good people? It's your boy Kickscar back in the building. This is LD Kicks, Lifestyles Defined, and all that good stuff where we talk about kicks. So today we are doing somewhat of a comparison slash review slash versus to this particular sneaker here. Here we have the NMD R2 in the mesh. This is a mesh version that I picked up for my wife, which I think is really nice. And here you have the Primeknit version of this sneaker, and I just wanted to talk about, I guess, subtle differences between Primeknit and the mesh, and they are into all accounts subtle. So we're gonna start with the mesh. So I'm just going to throw this review out there. Again, this is all white. I like the digital camo on the upper of the women's version of the R2, and this is an NMD R2. So it's predominantly white, I would like to say. Flat laces, white tongue, faux leather, branding on the tongue. You have a gray with the white on the heel tab that says, in again multiple languages, the three stripe company, or a company with the three stripes, what have you. You have that again, three stripes on the lateral side. Medial side is more of a white suede like or felt like mesh material on the medial interior side. Again, three stripes with that pod that sits right above to just about 3/4 of the way of the boost. So now we have the Primeknit version. This is the men's version, and this is mine. Also white upper, white flat laces, leatherette branding, leather or faux leather on the heel, red and black tab, red pod, red sole, and again, as you see with the other sneaker, that full length boost on the midsole, and that is the obvious. So now the maybe not so obvious would be, again, this upper, which is Primeknit as opposed to mesh. Again, the differences are very minuscule. However, the price does differentiate the two. This sneaker goes for $130. However, this sneaker goes for $170. So the only differences that I have ever seen between your typical mesh and your Primeknit by Adidas is Primeknit has a tendency, or when they have used Primeknit to do certain designs, to do certain sneakers, whether it be the R1s, the RKP, or the R, what have you, the R2s, and all of these Android, Droid, Star Wars, R, whatever acronyms. So when they use Primeknit, when they use the Primeknit material, basically they have always tend to use a raised material whenever you saw Primeknit material. So if you've seen like on this particular model, you see how it's raised with the stitching. It has these vertical lines going out, kind of sort of on an angle towards the toe, and then straight back along the side, straight up and down on the medial side. The designs in this particular knit, I want to say, signify that it is Primeknit, because these type of raised designs has never been featured on the mesh version. So now you have the mesh version. Again, Primeknit, they've done seemingly whatever they wanted to do with Primeknit. They made Primeknit look like this. However, Primeknit, they're calling a whole nother shoe Primeknit, and they're calling this mesh. It's just so confusing. It's like, why don't you just make a Primeknit shoe and call it Primeknit and not mesh, and stop with all the confusion? Adidas, why? This is why I don't wear Adidas like that. However, they are comfortable. They are very, very comfortable. So what I have seen with mesh material sneakers is that like the Data Mosh and like that digital camo, it's that silver and white digital camo, you see more designs that are flat in the mesh material as opposed to the Primeknit material. However, yes, Primeknit has been known to come in those various digital camo and Data Mosh and camouflage. However, you've never seen the raised material on the mesh sneakers. So that is pretty much the most that differentiates the two. Again, it's not much. It's not really too much to just differentiate between the two. If you get a Primeknit, if you get a regular mesh, again, the only real differentiation between the two types of sneakers or the two types of mesh is the price. They both have that elasticity to the sneaker. They have that stretchy kind of like material. They both do it, same thing. It's really, it's a toss up. It's like the same damn sneaker, but a different price. So listen, I don't know. If you can spot any differences, if you wear these sneakers, if you have a few and you can make a decent comparison, listen, let me know what you found in the comment section below. Were you able to cop these or these? They're very comfortable sneakers, and I'm really digging them. They have a lot of nice colorways to choose from. The runners for Adidas are very limited as far as designs are concerned. They have basically, like, for the most part, 3 to 4 different designs, and that's really it. And whereas Nike has a whole host of designs. So listen, your guess is as good as mine. What's going on, Adidas? Let us know so we can tell the masses. Stay tuned. I'll probably do a review of Flyweave or Flyknit versus Primeknit. So listen, it's your boy Kickscard. I'm out of here. Peace.
Well, I guess, and the reason we started Lifestyles Defined is because if we weren't on camera arguing about these things, the technologies, the phones, the iPhones, the Androids, the cameras, the games, we'd be on the phone arguing about it. We'd be in each other's houses arguing about it. So why not just put it in front of a camera for everyone to enjoy it the way we do? That's what Lifestyles Defined is all about. We just